like waves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, the soft touch your hand in mine gets me every time.
So it is a almost spring-like day. The sun is shining. Just went to a local greenhouse, picked up some flowers. Look how beautiful that is. They wrapped that for me. Picked up some fun things, and I think I might next get a coffee and then do some yard work. I just got back from picking up a few things. Mainly, I ran out of coffee, so I'm back on the coffee train right now. Okay. Second, but most importantly, I picked up some really pretty flowers from a local greenhouse. They sell these little bunches of fresh flowers, and they wrap them for you. So, voila! Isn't that so beautiful? So they wrapped up a few things for me. I got some fresh daffodils and some tulips because I'm just so excited. I usually try to have a fresh arrangement on the countertop. And right now I don't have any of my own that are blooming that I can harvest. So we're gonna do that and put that onto the countertop as well. I also picked up some little pansies. So I'm just gonna do an alternating color of blue and white and an arrangement inside. So some fun little spring things today. I was able to do a little bit of some thinning out of seedlings as well. I started to bump up a few of my seedlings into some larger pots. So my lupin, cosmos, I can't think of, and hollyhock, I think were the three that I were able to bump up. I know lupins do not like to have their roots disturbed, so we're just gonna keep our fingers crossed to see if they won't mind the moving around a little bit. My goal with those is to add them alongside our fence line because I just want them to naturalize along that area. It's kind of a tough area for things to grow, so I think lupins will do just great there. So a lot of fun things today on the docket. It is a bit windy, so we're just gonna have to play around with it today, tomorrow. So this is kind of a just go with it vlog. Just wing it. That's what we do. I'm going to quickly do a fresh cut to some of those stems, put them in a vase. Hopefully I can get outside at some point today. It's again very windy, so we're gonna see. But we've got a lot of fun things to keep us busy. So let's go do that.
The fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin. Tonight the whiskey feels stronger. Got
Pearl is keeping me company. I don't know what it is, but whenever I bring home flowers during the winter time and they use this bag to cover the boxes, both her and Willow, my other kitty, they just love to kind of nest in this. I don't let them do it unsupervised because I'm too worried about suffocation, so don't worry. We did finish cutting our fresh flowers and putting them in the vases. So sweet. I love the smell of daffodils. Unfortunately, my white vase had sprung a leak, so I'm gonna see if I can repair that at some point this year. I left it out a little bit too long last winter and it had froze. So I think because of that, it caused some cracking, which is okay. I have so many vases around the house, so not a problem. So first task is done. I don't even want to call it a task. It's just a fun little, the first fun little spring thing is done. Next, I'm going to try and grab my shears, go outside and do a little bit of pruning on the lilac tree right outside the front of the house. So we'll do that, and I'm gonna try and bring Abby out with me. I think she'll really enjoy some of the sunshine since we've missed it over the last couple of days.
Riding out the waves, all the ebbs and flows used to bring me down. I'm stronger now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Feel the tide coming. Know the feeling.
Oh, almost.
I'm wiser now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Learn to sail the storm. Know and have a plan. Used to get knocked down. I'm stronger now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Ride it out.
Now that I have done a good chunk of pruning on the spirea, I wanted to show you just some little things about spireas in terms of pruning and tips if you haven't yet pruned a spirea before. But before I do, this whole bushel of branches is from the spirea. So spireas ideally should be planted in an area where they can just completely sprawl out, because what they like to do is send their branches down and then up. So they like to go every which direction. And this was actually planted here before we moved in. So I don't know how old this spirea is. I know it ideally should be in a spot where it can just sprawl out, but I don't have a spot like that currently in the garden where it can just do its thing. So each year I really have to do a tough pruning job, and that's my way of trying to tame this beast. It does send up a lot of suckers, which you do have to get. Let's see if I can find one that oh, there's a few. Oh. So let's get this pine cone out of the way. There we go. So kind of like a lilac tree as well, but so these are suckers, and they just shoot right up And each year I have to go around and prune these out of this base. So you'll see some of these branches are just pretty well established. And you'll see it just wants to, the spirea really wants to just be in an area where it can just spread right out. But we don't have that here. So it's all just about the pruning and maintenance.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
Good morning. It is a new day. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and I'm going to be able to get to planting up these pansies I got the other day. So I'm gonna go grab my pot, some potting soil, and we are gonna create this beautiful little spring arrangement inside. So let's go do that.
Sometimes love is a river running strong, moving like a wave through a rocky riverbed. Sometimes love is a dancer in the dark, spinning, laughing, twirling through the back door of your heart. And every time I think of you, well, something happens in my mind. And every time I try to leave, you're keeping me occupied. I'm losing track of time. Losing track of time. Sometimes love is a thought we held too long. Sometimes it's alright just to be a little wrong, with no sense of consequence, the strength to carry on. The day breaks in the darkest places right before the dawn. So if you ever lie awake with situations in your mind, and you try to sleep it off, but night keeps on passing by,